Okay, open up RE Academy Spreadsheet Analysis 101, which is this Excel sheet. It has two tabs at the bottom. The first one is Cash Flow No Definitions. The second one, if you click it, is Cash Flow Plus Definitions. It's the same spreadsheet mechanically. The Cash Flow Plus Definitions just has column B right here, which lists the definition of the input and kind of tells you where the number on the right comes from. I'm going to use this one for the video just so that I can reference these and you can reference them as we go along. But in the future, if you're using this to actually look at properties, feel free to use this no definitions one, especially if you feel like you've mastered what the stuff in the A column is telling you. So for now, let's go to cash flow plus definitions. There's a few different sections. We're going to go through each line item in the section. And once you have a good grasp of the spreadsheet, start looking at houses, plugging in the numbers, and figuring out what's going to make you some money. So at the top, we have inputs. This is stuff that we put in, basically the purchase price, how much you're going to put down, interest rate, and a couple other things. And then that'll give us the monthly mortgage payment at the bottom. The second really important section is income. This is typically rental income, so how much am I going to charge my tenants? And then sometimes you might have, maybe you charge for parking if you have a big building, or maybe you have laundry on site, so you charge for that. That would be additional supplemental income. For this, since it's basically a single family that we're using as our template, I don't have laundry in here or anything else. It's simply just the rental income. Next, also very important category is our expenses. The basics are property taxes, insurance, utilities, and then maybe property management if you do it, and then some of these other ones that we'll get into detail here. Then our basic profitability metric, which is net operating income, or what we typically call cash flow. How much am I going to get every month after paying my mortgage and my expenses? Below that are some other metrics. The 1% rule is like a quick rule of thumb that I'll explain. That's going to tell you about how much rent you should be charging. Other metrics down here are like cash flow, similar to cash flow metrics, but looked at in a different way. And this will give you like a more comprehensive idea of what your money should look like every month. And then also stuff like 6 months reserves. How much should I have in a bank account in case a problem happens where, you can kind of feel comfortable. And then all of the savings I should have before buying, which we'll go into detail a little bit later.